Hey Hoochie Mamas and Poo-poo Nanas, it's your girl Culture Official, and we are going to style this hair using some drugstore and high-end products today for the tutorial. But I'm starting first off with my infallible L'Oreal 24-hour foundation, and I just washed my beauty blender. So forgive me if I'm gonna be talking more than telling you guys some makeup stuff, but I recently encountered from a customer at work, and let me just say, you guys, I was not pressed. I'm gonna just say that she tried me, but you know what? She got the the hung up. So some random lady calls my job asking for an item, if we have the item in our stock for my job. So I work in retail. I work for a luxury cookware company, and this lady calls to see if we have an item. So she's like, oh, do you guys have this item? I have the item number. I was like, oh, I need the SKU number. So we don't identify things by item number. They come up online as an item number, and SKU number when you add it into your cart to actually purchase. So sis tells me, and that's the funny thing, she starts getting into an argument with me over an item number and a SKU number, and trying to tell me my job. Like, sis, hold the front door. Obviously, I work here. You're a customer. And then she starts bragging and saying, like, so if I call corporate, then I was like, so what is the item number? Like, what's the item that you're looking for? So why is this lady still arguing? I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, can you, in my mind, I'm like, can you hurry it up, lady? You're still arguing about an item number. So I clicked. Have somebody arguing with me on whether or not you know what you're talking about, and especially if you're literally arguing with me about something that's insignificant. So you know what I did? Clicked. You got hung the fuck up. And it was that serious. Yes, sis. Like, these people be trying to play me. I'm like, bro, hold up, because it's not even that serious. It really isn't. Like, it's not that serious. Why are you trying to play me? I don't even know, sis. But you got the wrong individual. And that's all I'm going to say, and keep it at that. You got the wrong person. Try luck with somebody else, but not this one. So right now, all that I'm doing is just blending my foundation into my upper crease and pretty much just defining my eyebrows. I recently just did them. And when I mean I did them, I mean I don't depend on other people to do my eyebrows. I believe eyebrows should not look like sisters. I hate when my brows look like sisters. And I like my eyebrows to be identical, not to look like sisters. So I do them myself. And I do everything else myself. And then I'm not going to be using a brow powder today. I'm just going to use like eyeshadow to define my brows. Just because my hair is colored, I don't want any harshness on the brows. and I have an interview to go to online. So that's that. So I want to make sure that everything is nice and defined, but nothing is harsh. I'll be using the Anastasia Rivera palette. It's so pretty. And we're gonna just kind of go with the flow today. This is it. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, girl, honey boo child. Please, Lord, forgive me, because I'm a mess things up. So Culture Official is my domain for my website, and Catherine Ambers is my website. Catherine Ambers is my women's ready-to-wear line, and Culture Official is my essentials line. And I can do a YouTube tutorial if you guys want me to show you how to do a Shopify account. For someone who's super like tech savvy, this would definitely be a super easy website builder for anyone who's tech savvy. But if you guys want me to show you on how to build the website, definitely leave some comments below, because I feel like in today's industry, like, us as individuals, we don't be sharing things, the hints or the, you know, like, sis, like, where'd you get that, or where'd you get the new Jordans, or how can I get the hookup for like the Yeezys or whatever. Like, I want I'm trying to look good too. Like, you know, like us today, we don't be like sharing the lingo, so I'm here to help you guys out. So I'm going to be using NARS. This is super old. It's the Creamy Radiant Concealer by NARS. And I'm using light number 2. Because, you know, sometimes number 2 be just working and not number 1. What do you guys want to know about me? Leave some comments below if you want to know who I am, my thoughts, my life. Like, I'm here to keep everything real and 100. Like, always and forevermore. So let me know what you guys want to know. And if you guys want to know, the struggle is real, sis. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. The struggle is real. Like, actually being a business owner and figuring out mentor and sponsorships and everything of that nature, everything is super hard. The Black Lives Matter movement, I feel like it's sad to say, but a lot of people are not discussing Black Lives Matter. It was more like in the moment type of situation, that type of scenario where you have African American individuals who are not discussing that even after the fact. And that's not me. Like, I'm gonna be discussing Black Lives Matter. We should still be discussing Black owned businesses and still be discussing the tremendous effects of society and how it's affecting us. Because I'm Black, I know the person next to you is Black. Why are we not discussing it on a daily basis? Okay. Oh, if you guys want a nail tutorial too, because I'm also a freelance makeup artist and nail technician, let me know. But yep, I'm going to be using Estate, just this color here. I'm going to be using that all over as a transition color. And I'm just going to build that up to the intensity level that I would like it to be. So I'm going to be taking Coastline, which is more of a coral peach. And I'm going to blend that out into the outer corner with the same brush. I'm not going to be doing anything that's super harsh. I'm going to keep it very neutral looking, but still have a soft glam look with the chiseled face. And I just don't know how to blink. I be trying though. For the life of me, I don't know how to. I'm gonna use Cabana, which is more like a nudie brown, just to add right next to that look of that pink, that coastline. Kind of bring it in towards the tear dot just so that it's kind of blended. And then what I'm gonna do is take coastline again, blend on top above my crease, a pop of pink, and then also a light brown. I have my transitional color on top of my concealer. Then I have coastline here, which is like a nice soft, so adding coastline to the outer crease, and then Cabana right next to coastline. Nice. We're gonna go on to our foundation parts. Like, and I know that it looks like two different skin tones, but you know what? Don't try to cover my life. All I'm doing is, with the remainder foundation, is blending towards my forehead because this lace is transparent. And I'm not taking off my wig, so I'm trying to keep her on. So whatever foundation I have left, I'm gonna blend to my forehead because I'm not breaking out on my forehead. My throat's a little dry. I need some water because all this spilling the tea. My throat's a little dry from spilling all that tea. So all I'm gonna do is take my Chanel Soleil and I'm gonna blend this double chin for the guards. Ooh. And yeah, nothing super harsh, just a super soft glam. So I definitely need to do the contour with a smaller brush. Definitely not a contour brush, that's for sure. So if you guys want to see how I do a contoured, like my chiseled look tutorials, definitely leave some comments below. So underneath here, only where sis, Do you guys ever hate that? You're doing your makeup and all of a sudden, bam, smack a mascara. I'm lost for words. Luckily, that actually came into my favor because I was going to do that anyways. So, thank you, concealer. This always happens to me with mascara though. This concealer, it is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea in color light medium. I definitely need to get this in a foundation. All I'm doing is blending in with that concealer because the NARS be having me look like a ghost sometimes, and we're not going for a ghost look today. Do you guys ever make like ugly faces to blend out your concealer? Because I feel like I'm always like making ugly faces to blend out my concealer. And the remainder, I'm going to chisel this jawline, sis, and all the way towards the neck so everything looks blended and then there's no harsh lines. Cool. So now with the foundation side of my beauty blender, I'm going to blend out the concealer. I said concealer, the contour. So everything looks nice and well blended. Using as my hourglass veil. This was the best. You guys need to get you some of this baking powder because this doesn't have any of that talcum in it. So this is what we have going on so far. We're just chiseling the nose up to this point. Soleil from Too Faced. It's my favorite bronzer. It definitely isn't harsh on my skin, and it is a brown undertone. I find that a lot of bronzers, drugstore, non-drugstore, are blended with a red undertone, and for someone who has acne like myself and is pale AF, having a warm brown undertone really works for my skin tone because it's not going to flaunt them pimples like Missy down here. And blend under our lips. When you contour underneath your bottom lip, hint hint, makes your lips look bigger. Gonna blend behind the ear as well, since our foundation is not matching our skin tone. Now we're gonna be using our KKW and the nude number 1, and then I'm gonna pair that with KKW's nude number 1. And then I'm gonna pair that off with Kylie's topper, her lip gloss, and Always Shining. And I like to overline my lips because I love a bigger lip. Hello. Alright, so I'm going to fix that with a brush that I was using earlier for my concealer. I'm just gonna go over that with foundation just to kind of fix this right here. Let's go and blend with Nude and Zero. I'm just gonna kind of put this all over and then I'm gonna use her lipstick in Nude number 1 as well. You guys, look how long these are. Like, these are so big. I got these mink lashes from Amazon. It came in a 10-pack. They are from this company called King Arthur. And I will be right back.